To the air, it's Weigman. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle, it's Payne. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. And the Horned Frogs looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line, it's Payne. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On third and go, he's going to try to throw for it. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. And out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Arizona State's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Going to try to use his legs here.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Looking for a gap. It's Brown. A quick juke. And it works. The first down to the 35.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The pass is caught. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Short throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Here's the second down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Single back takes the handoff. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The Sun Devils looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Back to throw. It's Weigman. It's the running back in the flat. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw over the middle. The pass is intercepted.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Now they run a draw play. Picks up the first, looking for more. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got him.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. We'll give it to the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back to pass. It's Weigman bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. And the Horned Frogs will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. He'll field it close to midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Caught over the middle. It's Butler.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And at first down, they go right back to him. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. It'll be a 24-yard attempt, should be automatic. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. A handoff from the shotgun. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Finds his man, it's Udo. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Took contact on the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And they'll give it to the back. Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. To throw, it's Weigman. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Udo. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. The spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. A pop pass pass on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. What a move into open space. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Working clock with the ground game. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Sun Devils line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, ASU. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Tackle at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Back to throw. It's Weigman. Running back has it on the screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it again. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. He cannot escape. It's a sack. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.